In this video, we're going to walk through navigating pricing rules. Let's begin by opening up System Settings. We're going to make our way to the List tab, and then down to Pricing Profiles. We'll select a pricing profile with multiple rules, and we're going to select Edit. Now here we have a myriad of pricing rules, and this is where the task becomes daunting to look through them. Now the hierarchy of rules starts from left to right. So we look from item through labor rate. Now the hierarchy is what's going to be followed. So if I write a rule based on the item of wipers, anything that is written as a rule to the right of it is going to be ignored. So that's in an argument, anything to the furthest left will be 1. So if wipers is in the category of preventative, and I write a preventative rule, that wipers argument will win. So if I say wipers are going to be sold at X amount and preventative should be sold at a certain percentage, wipers will stay at that certain amount. So it's a catch-all. So beginning already with the knowledge that the left-hand side of the screen is the powerhouse over the right-hand side, you're starting to gain some very important knowledge. There's our rule conditions section in blue. Our selected basis is going to be our computation section. Now here's a little known trick inside of this pricing profile area, and that's going to be this gray header area. So drag a column header and drop it here to group by that column. So navigating through this long list of rules and all of the variables that are in between, as I mentioned, the hierarchy, is much easier when we can group it and then dissect it from that point. For example, I want to see all of my rules by item. I can break down all my part rules, all my labor rules, and I can see them individually. I can minimize them, and I can even see my any rules. So it applies to anything. It doesn't have a specific item type. Right here in the item type field, right here is what I'm looking at. Now, if I go back and I hit the X, it returns to normal function. Or I could say, I want to see all my rules by basis. If I drop it up here in the gray area, now I can see them by rate, which would indicate a labor function. I can see by pricing matrix. I can see my matrixed items, and then I can see my list priced items. These would be your menu boards. You can add more than one variable. So if I decide I wanted to add into this a type, so now I can see my listed labors and any. I can see my pricing matrix for parts and my labor rates for rate. So navigating through the pricing profile is a mixture of hierarchy from left to right with the combination of you having the ability to group things and organize that view that you want to see. Now, at the end of the day, the category, the tech, the vendor, the manufacturer, all of the variables that you see in there are going to be covered in the pricing rule creation video. So not knowing the details contained within the data is not the purpose of this video. This is just navigating in the window itself. We want to thank you for watching this video.